It's literally official, like a referee with the whistle. Dembele has won the 2025 the Ballon d'Or award for 2025, rightfully so. There was nobody else that was supposed to win it. This PR nonsense that Barcelona was pushing, right, for Lamine Yamal to win it would have been criminal to me. And let's be honest, how did Lamine Yamal come second and Rafinha come fifth? Crazy. Like, the politics with these things is crazy. And I watched a lot of reviews and things, and a lot of people had a problem with, like, the rankings, the top 50, top 20. I personally don't give a damn about the top 50, about the top 20. I don't think a lot of people care. Do you understand? Realistically, I don't care about the top 20. What most people are when it comes to the Ballon d'Or, the award, what most people are keen on is the top three. It's the top three, and a lot of people too don't even care about the top three. It is who won the award that a lot of people care about, and that's all that matters. And we saw it coming, right? We saw it coming that Dembele was kind of, we knew from time, because of the trophies PSG won last year. The amount of trophies they won the Champions League, they won a treble. Dembele was fantastic that season, and all that good stuff. So we kind of knew that I was going to win it, irrespective of the fact that Barcelona were pushing for this. They're a very corrupt club, so pushing this Yamal agenda forward for him to win it. But when you see his stats, you see his goal. This guy did not even have up to 20 goals last season. Even have up to 20 goals last season, and people watching this video will be like, yeah, because you're a Madrid fan, you might be a Barcelona hater. It's not that. It's not that at all. If they gave him the award, it would have been criminal. It would have been criminal, because Dembele deserved the award. So Dembele was first, Yamal was second, Vitinha was third. I actually think it should have been Dembele first, Vitinha second, probably Hakimi third, or another PSG player. I'm going to be honest, or like Fabian Ruiz, or let's be honest, like, their performance last season was incredible. Fabian Ruiz won the treble. Who else? Hakimi. Like, even if it wasn't a PSG player that was what do I even want to say? I'm just losing my thoughts. Even if it wasn't a Barcelona player, if it were to be a Barcelona player that was supposed to be second, getting my thoughts together, it should have been Rafinha. It should have been Rafinha, based on his stats last season, and how he single-handedly pulled Barca through a lot of games. A lot of people didn't really start talking about Lamine Yamal like that when it came to being in the contenders for world best, really, after that Inter Milan game. It was really after that, the Inter Milan game, that people were like, he's the world best player. Well, come on, man. Cut the crap. So the person I really want to talk about on this video is Ousmane Dembélé. It's like there's a lot we can learn from this. I think Ousmane Dembélé winning this trophy it's a storyline on life by itself. It's a storyline for life by itself. Like, the journey that guy has been through, the injuries, his failures, his triumph. You even see him during his speech. The guy broke down crying. Like, the guy has been through a lot, and those of us that have been keened in and tuned in to football, we know. And let's break it down, right? Let's break it down. My thoughts are scattered, so pardon me. Let's break it down. In layman's terms, when you look at Dembele's career, from Rennes, his name was buzzing. People are hearing of, at least me. There's this winger, this skillful winger from Rennes. Very good player. Blah 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 blah. Then he made the move in 2000 and so let me get my thing right. So in 2016, he made his move from Rennes to Borussia Dortmund. And that was where a lot of us, like, his name really caught fire. His name started buzzing, proper, like this silky dribbler, quick winger, this Dembele guy. He was already marked for greatness. He was marked from greatness from Dortmund, and he was looked at as that player that was going to leave Dortmund at some point and go to a bigger club and do exploits, right? He was looked at as this guy he has the potential to be the world best player at a point. And then he made his move to Barcelona in 2017-2018 season. And that Barcelona move, he made that move for a lot of money. I think it was like the most expensive player in the world at the time for transfer fees. So he made that move to Barcelona, and it looked like, okay, this guy, and this was just after Neymar had left. So he made that move, and it was supposed to be like, okay, this would be the passing of the torch, right? Just as how Messi was supposed to pass the torch to like Neymar, this would be the guy now that will take on from Messi. But then he had a horrid time in Barcelona. Horrid time. Injuries on injuries on injuries on injuries on injuries. So his first season in Barcelona, and I'm talking for La Liga alone. I'm not even talking about the UEFA Champions League or Super Copa, just in the league alone. 2017-2018, he played 17 matches in the league, scoring 3 goals, having 6 assists. His second season in Barcelona, he played 29 games in the La Liga, scored 8 goals, 5 assists. Poor. 2019-2020, this was when this guy was getting injured, barely playing. 2019-2020, in the league, he played 5 games, he scored 1 goal, he had 0 assists. 2020-2021, he played 30 games, scored 6 goals, had 3 assists. 2021-2022, he played 21 games, had 1 goal, 13 assists. Then his last season for Barcelona, which was 2022-2023, he played 25 matches, scored 5 goals, 7 assists in the league. Even in the Champions League, dude was poor. He was poor. His first year in the Champions League for Barcelona, played 3 matches, scored 1 goal, 0 assists. Second season, played 8 matches, 3 goals, 0 assists. Third season, 4 matches, 0 goals, 0 assists, and so on and so forth. Poor. He had a very horrid time in Barcelona. And then I think his last 2 seasons, he came back, or it was either his last 2 seasons or his last season. He played more games than usual because he started becoming fit. And then it came the time that he wanted to leave Barcelona. I think it was under Xavi. When Xavi was the coach, and Xavi didn't want him to go, but at the time, Dembele and his management, his agent, they asked for more money. And to be fair, at the time, it looked ridiculous. Like, are you okay? You have barely played games. You are always injured, and you're asking for money. You want to be on a Ballon d'Or players type of wage. How? And mind you, was already on high wages already, right? So obviously that rubbed Barcelona the wrong way. It rubbed a lot of the fans the wrong way. And his agent was like, Dembele is a world-class player, you guys have to give him more money, but it didn't happen, and he left to PSG. And at that time, when he left to PSG, he was looking like, okay, he was still a decent player. Like everybody still rated what's his name, Dembele. He was still rated, but he was looked at as that player that would be a street smooth forget type of player, a player that was going to have a mediocre type of career, a player that at the end of his career was always going to have that asterisk near his name, like what could have been. Somebody that had a high ceiling but never reached it, especially with the likes of like Mbappe, these guys that had like edged him, Vinny, these guys had edged what's his name, Dembele. And the crazy thing was Mbappe had just left PSG, right, for Real Madrid. Although I think they played a season together, but the king of France or prince of France was Kylian Mbappe. Was Kylian Mbappe. As long as Kylian Mbappe was in that PSG team, nobody was going to overthrow him. And then the whole dilemma happened. Mbappe moved to Real Madrid, and now Dembele is left in Barcelona. Dembele is left in PSG. PSG make some good recruitments and things like that. But anyways, it was looking like it was downhill for PSG, right? It was looking like it was downhill because Neymar had left, Messi had left, Mbappe had left. So it was looking like, what next for PSG? They bought all these stars. Sergio Ramos had left. Who else did they buy? They bought, they wanted to be like the Real Madrid of France. The likes of Mbappe, Neymar, Messi couldn't achieve that Champions League feat. So it was like, if these guys can't achieve it, like, is it Dembele that would now achieve, us the Champions League, basically? And just within a year or two, it's crazy what PSG turned into. It is crazy what PSG turned into now. Like, Mbappe is like a distant memory now. The fact that a player from, in quotes, the Farmers League is winning the Ballon d'Or, I don't think that has ever happened. I think Dembele is the first player to do it, to win a Ballon d'Or from the French league and from PSG. I might be wrong, but I think I'm right. I don't think any other player has done that while actively playing for PSG. So it's crazy how his career has just gone to another level. It's crazy. And this just shows you, like I said, it's very prophetic, because his agent saw this and called it, and we all laughed at him like, what is this clown talking about? Barcelona, they're a shameless club. They posted a video on their Instagram with Dembele and one of the Barcelona women players. I think she probably won the Ballon d'Or award for the females. And they posted a video of two of them taking a picture together. And the comments, the caption from the Barcelona official page on Instagram was that, oh, we don't care about Dembele. We only care about, the girl. Shameless club. You can see that they are still butthurt. They are still butthurt about him leaving. But sometimes you have to leave to prosper. See, when he left Barcelona to PSG, even me, I was like, okay, yeah, he's just going to have like a mediocre type of career from here upwards, or from here onwards. Nobody saw this. Nobody saw this. No, what? For him to win the Ballon d'Or, nobody even saw him being like top 10 in this modern era. But life is funny. Life is funny, and this story, if this doesn't motivate you to keep on going, irrespective of anything, I don't know what else will. If this doesn't motivate you to keep pushing, regardless of what people say, regardless of what naysayers say, nothing else will. So big ups to Dembele, man. Like, it's crazy that I wonder how Vini feels. I'm a Madrid fan, you know that. I wonder how Vini feels. I wonder how Mbappe feels. I still think a Real Madrid player will still win it. The Ballon d'Or. It's inevitable. But I just wonder how those players feel. Somebody like Vini that feels like he should have won it. He should have won the last one, and he got cheated. But hey, these things happen. But I'm happy that Dembele won it. He was my pick to win it. If anybody had won it aside from him, if Vitinha had won it, fair enough. I wouldn't have even budged. If maybe Hakimi had won it, fair enough. If any PSG player had won it, what am I saying? I'm so tongue-tied today. If any PSG player had won it aside from Dembele, I would have risen my hand up like, you know what, fair enough. But if Rafinha won it, no. If Yamal won it, I would just be done with the Ballon d'Or award. To me, it would have just become an award for frauds. It would have just become an award for frauds, because to win the Ballon d'Or, you have to, at least in that year, have won the Champions League. At least in recent times, you have to have won the Champions League. It's a huge factor. You can't win 3 domestic competitions and come and be clean. Nah. So big ups to Dembele, man. Had an incredible season last year. In the French league, he played 29 matches, scored 21 goals, had 6 assists. So basically 27 goal contributions in 29 games in the league. And in the Champions League last season, he played 15 games, scored 8 goals, had 6 assists. Incredible. He was on fire. Last season, and he deserved it. And the award was given to the right person. Any other who was number 10, number 20 on the list, I don't really give a damn. It is the top 3 that matters to me. And big ups to the people that made it, to be fair, on the top 20 list, because it's still a huge achievement. Even the top 3, Vitinha, Yamal is just turned 18 and is already in the category top 3. That is an achievement on its own. I have to be honest. But the right person won the award, and that is all that matters. So that's really what I have to say on this topic. I'm not trying to be long-winded and shalaye too much. The right person won it. Let me know in the comment section if you think the right person won it. Who do you think should have won the award? Was it given to the right person, or you think Lamine Yamal should have won it, or you think Rafinha should have won it? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know your reasons why. And until next time, kindly like the video. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're visiting, if you are a recurring visitor to my channel, thank you for watching. Please like the video so that it pushes the algorithm of the video to a wider audience. And until next time, man, thanks for watching. Peace.